everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Audriza and today we are here for mid-year freak out book tag. So basically this book tag, I have no idea who created it, but whoever created it, kudos. So I was seeing that this was going on around booktube a lot, so this is my first book tag video and I hope you like it. So well, basically this book tag refers to mid-year. So when I'm filming this is end of June and I hopefully will put this out in July, so it's basically 6 months have passed. Oh my god, 6 months have passed. Whatever. So, and basically, when you do this mid year freak out book tag, you're supposed to remember what you read in the first half, and you're supposed to freak out about the fact that you haven't accomplished a reading goal yet. So, we have a set of questions, so which I'm going to answer. So, just bear with me till the video. So the first I have is best book you have read so far in 2020. So if you are with me like for some time and you've been following my social medias, it will come as no surprise that my favorite book, like best book you have read so far in 2020, is Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom by Liva Duco. I love this book so much. I loved each and every character so much. I loved Kaz so much. This book was just perfect. I have tried to narrow all the answers to one book because I don't want to elongate the video too much. So this is the first answer. The next I have is best sequel. So best sequel you have read so far in 2020. Some of the sequels I have ordered and have not arrived yet, but I have the first book, so I will nevertheless show you that. So my best sequel will be Aurora Burning. This is the first book, which is Aurora Rising. This was an arc which was sent to me last year by HarperCollins, and this year I took the initiative and I have ordered Aurora Burning from Books and Beyond box, and I'm awaiting it because Callus is looking so hot on the cover, and I loved the sequel. It ended on such a cliffhanger that I sincerely cannot even wait for the third book to come out. The next book is a new release you haven't read yet but want to. So there are a lot of new releases which have come out but I haven't read, but mostly the new releases which I want to read are the sequels because I want to complete, especially duologies, because like trilogies and series I continue, but duologies are like I read one book, I'm like, yeah, I will read the second book, and then I don't. So the next that I want to read is The Night Country by Melissa Albert. This is the second book in the Hazelwood series, duology to be precise, and this is about Alice after she has escaped Hazelwood. I in fact started the book and I read the first chapter and then I gave up because I was like, I will read when a suitable opportunity comes, so I need to complete this. The next is most anticipated release for the second half of the year. Well, my most anticipated releases will be Unravel the Dusk, which is the second book like in the Spin the Dawn series. I don't think it's called Spin the Dawn, it's called The Blood of Stars, I guess. And I also am looking forward to Cinderella is Dead because I recently read the Lunar Chronicles and I'm in the retelling mood. And I think that is going to release in August, so I'm really excited for that. I'm also excited for Wayward Witch, which is the last book in the Labyrinth Lost series by Zoraida Cordova. And I have read Bruja but I don't remember much. But I did get an Ed Galley arc for Wayward Witch, so I will read the entire series. I will binge read it. I will let you know how much I like it or how much I didn't like it. Do check out for that. The next is biggest disappointment. So if you have seen my videos, like recent ones, I'm pretty sure this will also not be a big surprise, and that is, wait, something is on my book. No, it's nothing. That is The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. In fact, my biggest disappointment will also be Mockingjay because it was so much hyped, and if you have seen my video, I will link the entire spoiler free review down below, so in case you guys want to check out. I don't want to like rant about how bad this book was, but do check out that video and let me know your opinion. So the next book that I have is Biggest Surprise. This also I will link down below in case you guys want to see the spoiler free review. And the biggest surprise is also no surprise, it's House of Earth and Blood by Crescent City. This was my first Sarah J Maas read and I didn't know what I was expecting or what I was getting into, but this took me by surprise, and I'm really looking forward to reading the second book whenever it comes out. The next is favorite new author debut or new to you. Well, this author I loved after I read Let It Snow, and that is Maureen Johnson. I fell in love with her after I read Truly Devious, and after I also read Sweet Scarlet. Sweet Scarlet is nowhere here to be seen. I think it's in my closet. So I love this book so much, and I loved her writing style so much that she's one of my new favorite contemporary authors. In fact, I have heard that she's coming up with a fourth book for Truly Devious, so that is interesting. I don't know what will happen because it ended on a very good note. So let's see where she goes with her other books and whether she remains my favorite throughout. The next I have is newest fictional crush. Like, really, you need to put this in a question. Obviously, it's Kaz. So, yeah. My favorite newest fictional crush will be Kaz Brecker. I from Six of Crows. Yeah, is it Six of Crows? Yeah, it's Six of Crows. I don't need to elaborate more. I love him. I love everything about him. He's morally gray. He looks good. Uh, Everything is good about him. Like, even his weaknesses, like, he turns them into strengths and does something about it. He doesn't sit down and rant about how his life is, in a mess. So yeah, he's my favorite. Next I have is newest fictional character who's my favorite. I'll go with Cress. I'll go with Captain Carswell Thorne from Cress. Specifically from the book Cress, because of Lunar Chronicles, because he became blind in the book and he started, like, understanding Cress much more, and his entire like character was evolved in a beautiful way. When we go on to Winter and the end of Winter, his character was just like, wrapped up very fast, something that I did not like. I really wanted to know much more about Cress and Thorn, what happens to their relationship. Nevertheless, let's see if she ever comes out with a spin-off series. You never know nowadays. Next I have book that made you cry. So this was a book that a particular friend of mine called Shefali, when I told her that I was reading it, she told me that she cried when she read the book. And I was like, okay, let's see whether I cry. And I did. And that is The Boy in the Striped Pajamas by John Boyne. I really cried after I read the book. This was so poignant and emotional, and set in the Auschwitz camp. This is so beautiful. I highly recommend if you haven't read anything. Like, if you haven't read this yet, honestly, you should. And next I have is a book that made you happy. This is a book that I always read whenever I feel sad nowadays, and that is Let It Snow. I love Christmassy books, but this is one of my favorite Christmassy books after A Christmas Carol, of course, because Christmas Carol is like top notch. It's my favorite book. So this is the book which makes me happy, Let It Snow. Next is a most beautiful book you have bought or received so far this year. Okay, this is also a book that I DNF'd. So I don't know what to say about it, but it's a Sisters Grimm. You can see how beautiful the book is. It's very pretty, and basically this was a cover by, but the premise also seemed interesting because there are four sisters who have to fight each other in order to attain something. But I have read like 200 pages, and I did not like a single thing which was going. I don't know whether I'll continue. I want to finish it and see how bad this book is, but seriously, I did not like it so far. But this was a beautiful cover, and I don't think I will be unhauling this anytime soon. And the last question is, what books do you need to read by the end of the year? Honestly, this is a tricky question. I intend to finish some of the series that I have, including Twilight, because it's just sitting on my bookshelf right here where nobody can see, and it's staring at me saying, dude, you also ordered Midnight Sun and you didn't even read me. So I'm excited about that, I guess. and I will also try to finish the remaining books of the Song of Ice and Fire because I haven't read all. I read, I think, the first three, the last 3 or 4 I think I have read. I haven't read from A Feast of Crows, I think, or I DNF'd it, something like that. I don't even remember, so I need to complete that. I also want to complete Grisha Wars. I also want to complete Akotar because that is also sitting here, right here. People can't see and tell me that you haven't read that yet. I intend to complete so many books this year and also the new ones that are coming out. And I'm also excited for A Court of Miracles by Kester Grant that I have ordered and it hasn't arrived yet. So there are a lot of books, and I also intend to finish all the new NetGalley arcs that I received, because specifically the ones which are approved are the ones which I wanted to read. So let's see what happens till the end of the year. Stay with me till the end of the year and beyond. Do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And do not forget to follow me on my social media handles that I will link down below in the description boxes. Each and every book that I showed here is available on Amazon, Book Depository, and Flipkart. Bye bye. Have a great day ahead. Stay safe. So maintain social distancing. Bye.